good afternoon, Richie from Driftomaniacs here. I'll get straight to the point, guys and girls. This is my Traxxas 4-Tec 2.0 VXL 55T Spur gear issue. If you've got a Traxxas 4-Tec, please, for goodness sake, keep watching. You will notice the spur gear is stripped on here. You may think just fit a new one, Richie. Do not just fit a new one following the normal Traxxas instructions. Just put a new one. Now, I've expanded the gear map that Traxxas use for the recommended screw positions for 35 tooth pinion with the little star there is to indicate 55 tooth spur. It's screw positions B according to the manual. So you'd put one screw on your motor through B there, one screw on your motor through B there. Well, if you look at mine, my two screws are in both the B positions. So you think, what's the problem, Richie? Well, Traxxas put out an amendment when you buy new gear. So what's the big issue? I hear you cry, Richie. When you look there on the text, says position A for 34 tooth, position B for 35 tooth. However, when you look at the diagram supplied, that is very clearly position A for 35 tooth and B for 35 tooth. So A and B as opposed to just B and B. My gear seems to have stripped due to it being too light. So I'm guessing there is a reason for Traxxas putting this diagram out, and that they've maybe meant to put A and B differently on there. Otherwise, why would you put out an amended diagram along with the gear? It wasn't supplied with the original spur gear that I got when I stripped an earlier one, funnily enough. Just wondering whether this slight toning of the gear will make a difference and not slip. It's definitely something I felt worthwhile raising with the general 4-Tec community on there. Very, very easy to miss it on this diagram. If you weren't paying attention, simply screw it back into the same motor mount holes. But very, very clearly on that diagram, there's a one hole difference, and they're no longer, the 35 tooth is no longer going through both B holes. It's going through one B hole and one A hole. A couple of millimeters difference, but that's all well, and not even that maybe on the pinion gear, but enough to make a difference, certainly. Anyway, I hope you found this tip useful. Certainly well worth looking at on your car. If you've just stripped a 55 tooth spur for seemingly no reason, having had everything back in the same holes as I did, I couldn't figure out what on earth was going wrong, but this diagram clearly indicates maybe a change from Traxxas. Maybe it's a misprint on the diagram, but very clearly there in black and white, the holes are different from the holes shown on the online manual. Anyway, if you did find this useful, by all means share with friends, and if you found it really useful and you're not a subscriber already, then please do subscribe.
Well, if you like our Driftomaniacs videos, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.